Hello everyone, my name is Silva Salsabila. I am from University of Esa Unggul. I will write to the legend of Situ Bagendit. In a beautiful and fertile region of Garut, West Java, Indonesia, there is a stunning lake called Situ Bagendit. Today, it is known as a popular tourist destination with calm waters and breathtaking scenery. But that is the beautiful. There is a legendary story that has been passed down from generation to generation. A long time ago, there lived a wealthy widow named Nyai Bagendit. She was rich, powerful, and lived in a large house surrounded by many treasures. However, despite her health, she was known as a very arrogant and selfish woman. She never cared about the poor people in her village. Every day, village girls came to her house asking for help. Some asked for food, others for money, and some only asked a little kindness. But Nyai Bagendit always refused them coldly. She believed that he rather belonged only to her, and she had no responsibility to help anyone else. One day, an old beggar came to her house. His clothes were torn, his body was weak, and he looked exhausted from traveling far. With a soft voice, he asked for a little food to survive. However, as usual, Nyai Bagendit treated him cruelly. She mocked him, insulted him, and drove him away without any compassion. Not only that, in her anger, she even poured hot water toward the old man. But surprisingly, the beggar did not rage with anger. He simply looked at her calmly, turned around, and quickly and slowly. So after that incident, something stranger began to happen from the valley where the beggar had planted his staff into the ground. Water started to flow out. At first, it was small, but it quickly grew stronger and stronger, as if the earth itself had opened. Mm, the villagers became fixated. They tried to stop the water, but it kept rising and spreading across the land. Within a short time, the water flooded fields, houses, and roads. People ran in panic, trying to save their lives and belongings. Only then did Nyai Bagendit realize that something terrible was happening. She finally understood the hard arrogance and truthfully had about disaster, but it was already too late. The water continued to rise, and soon her entire house, along with all her wealth, was swallowed by the flood. In the end, the entire earth turned into a red lake. From that moment on, the village became known as Situ Bagendit, named after Nyai Bagendit herself. Today, Situ Bagendit is no longer a village of disaster, but a beautiful tourist attraction. Visitors come to enjoy bird readers, admire the vegetable scenery, and feel the fresh air of nature. However, the legend still lives on. It's carried an important moral lesson, but empowerment nothing if they are not used to help others. Arrogance and selfishness can only lead to regret and loss. The story of Nyai Bagendit continue to talk today. No African people put to remind everyone to stay humble, kind, and compassionate to others. Thank you, everyone.